in high cloud today with the threat of rain. We did have a few spits and spots, but it didn't dampen the appetite to get into a breakaway, Brian, and we had a substantial one, didn't we, today?
Yeah, we did. 17 riders in the breakaway, and it took a while for it to get organised, but the same duo from Visma Leasebike are on the front with Dylan Van Barrow and Wilco Kelderman.
Having teammates up front, obviously going to be an advantage, but Mikel Landa, well, he hit out. Having had disappointment with back cramp during this race, he decided to put some space between those in that breakaway, including Marc Soler, and in so doing, he found himself with two very capable riders.
Yeah, and it was over the top of the first category climb of the day, and Bernal Brazafonso was there, but also coming over to join them was Nico Dines in the descent. Also with the Groupama there, with the Briac Roland giving two riders for Groupama.
Well, there was a big push by Marc Soler in the descent of the penultimate categorised climb to get back in. But my goodness, by the time that we got to the Alto de Prado, the percentages were absolutely enormous. I mean, we were nudging up to 19%. And by the time the peloton turned onto it as well, there were difficulties, not least a mechanical for Jonas Vingegaard, told by João Almeida that he would not be attacking. But nonetheless, got himself back in with Ben Turret's bike. And then this for Brazafonso. What a desperate piece of bad luck. He would have been bidding for the stage win against Landa and indeed Bernal, but he was technicaled out of it. As it was, the finish line had to be brought forward. It was there, a white line drawn next to the black tent. That was the declared finish. The riders had been told that 8 Ks to go, so Bernal just pushed on, but it was already over. Times taken at that line and the stage result, and it may well be we have a movable feast going forward in this regard, due to the protesters that were at the finish line, I'm afraid. And so it was. We had ourselves a stage result with Bernal taking it ahead of Landa, Briac Roland from Groupama, and Nico Dines coming through as well. As far as the GC is concerned, no real change at the top. Was a little exchange. Pellizzari moving up 1 into 5th place ahead of Felix Gall, who drops down 1. Torsten Train exchanging positions with Junior Lesave. This is the stage win. Bernal ahead of Landa, Roland, Dines, as we've mentioned. Brazafonso came in for 5th place on a day that, well, he could have potentially, must have believed he could have won the stage. Sprightly rider from Groupama, finishing in front of Jungels, Vermaak, Finley Pickering, Quint and Mollard. Well, further behind, the GC riders came in. The main favourites together were some little exchanges in the overall, but nothing of major significance in the top 10. Confirmation of that GC standings with Vingegaard ahead of Almeida, Pidcock, Jai Hindley in 4th place. Same margins between Pidcock and Hindley. But Pellizzari moving up a spot, Felix Gall moving down 1 to 6th, and an exchange in the top 10 at the end of the top 10 with Torsten Train moving up to 9th. As Junior Lesave had a bad day, he finished on 8 minutes and 4, so Train still holding on to that ambition of a top 10.